It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Black Knights leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Black Knights and the Dolphins, next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's a throw. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine, because one side came to play and the other better wake up.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Back to throw. Oh, and the ball is out in the end zone. And a defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Black Knights take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Black Knights will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming here from the 12. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
That's caught. Devon Achane. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They're throwing it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Woo! I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
That's taken in at the 42. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now he'll throw off the play fake. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 2nd down.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Throwing off the play fake here. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the Black Knights, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. He has it on the QB sneak. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Black Knights grow their lead just before halftime. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Black Knights double their lead to 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He'll begin his return from the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To throw it on 1st down. He's on the move. Oh, the football's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Black Knights and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Throwing now, following the turnover. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, they'll run. He finds space into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Is into the end zone. Touchdown! The Black Knights get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Black Knights stretch their lead to 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This taken from the 12. He stopped on the return at the 27. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go, set, ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
On the ready.
So we've arrived at halftime with the Black Knights enjoying a lead here on the road. Now it's up north to Orlando for a look around the league. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Eagles who are out in front. Jalen Hurts has thrown a touchdown pass. Next, we'll stay in the AFC South as we fly through Kentucky and on down to Nashville to check on the Tennessee Titans. And they have the lead over the visiting Washington Commanders. The Titans trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give him a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They give it to him again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. This time it's a passing play. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's a give up the middle. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Black Knights grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Kickoff taken at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Miami offense headed out there now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there.
Okay, ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of...
On the set.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No con- Now looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And 4th and 4 coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Go.
Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. From the red zone now. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Black Knights continue piling it on here in the 4th. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out.
Let's go. Set go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They've got a man in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Ready up.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Huh.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to the well again. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Black Knights are winners as we say so long from Miami.